I was very surprised by this particular headline, This headline says on Pak TV, Shehbaz 8 admits drones are dropping drugs in India. Drones.
Right.
Pakistan admitting that they're using drones. Now the issue is we have the problem of swarm drones. You have the problem of intermediate drones, and we understand that the drug industry, if it gets drone, then it becomes extremely tough. Because if you recall early days into journalism, we would say एक टनल डिस्कस हुई, दो टनल डिस्कस हुई, तीन टनल डिस्कस हुई, चौथी टनल निकल गई. Now, if you're using drones, how do you stop them?
Yes, Karthikeya, this is surprising.
I mean, then who is saying so? Who's saying so? Senior Pakistan government functionary says in a first admission that corroborates allegation that the Pakistani peddlers are using high-tech means to pour narcotics into the country. Malik Mohammed Ahmed Khan, Special Assistant on Defense to Pakistan Prime Minister.
This is surprising. I mean, and that you look at the bottom line, it says Pak journalist Hamid Mir posted a video of Mohammed Ahmed Khan's comments. Mohammed Ahmed Khan, obviously a minister there, Special Assistant on Defense to Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. It is very surprising.
And you know, this is Dainik Bhaskar. Because we are on drones, so I'm mixing two subjects. Drones are being used in Manipur also.
Right.
Let me read that out for you. कुकी हमलावरों ग्राम रक्षकों की फायरिंग में 2 की मौत ड्रोन से बमबारी.
जी.
मणिपुर में गुरुवार सुबह 4 बजे चूरा चांदपुर के करंगवाई माइनिंग हाईकॉल गांव में सशस्त्र कुकी हमलावरों और ग्राम रक्षकों के बीच 2 घंटे फायरिंग हुई. इन लोगों ने ड्रोन का इस्तेमाल किया. अब आप बताइए, ड्रोन इज बीइंग यूज्ड इन द पंजाब सेक्टर, ड्रोन इज बीइंग यूज्ड इन द मणिपुर सेक्टर. If drone is being used in Manipur sector, I think it's very, very worrisome, because yesterday our ground reporter correspondent was there. It's showing that firing took place in Moreh. Let me just inform this to our viewers. When we talk about Manipur, Moreh is very, very important. Moreh is the pivot of East Asia policy. From Moreh, we are supposed to get connected to the entire Southeast Asia. सपना यह है कि दिल्ली से निकलिए, लखनऊ में लंच कीजिए, देर रात पटना पहुंचिए, रुकिए, दूसरे दिन सुबह उठिए, कलकत्ता या कालिंगपोंग होते हुए गाड़ी चलाते हुए आप गुवाहाटी पहुंची, वहां रुकिए, उसके बाद वहां से गाड़ी चलाइए, इम्फाल जाइए, और इम्फाल से यू गो टू मोरे. मोरे कनेक्ट्स यू टू म्यांमार. इट्स कॉल्ड कालादान प्रोजेक्ट. एंड व्हेन इट कनेक्ट्स यू टू Kaladan project, it means you're connected to entire Southeast Asia. You don't need to take a flight. And that is where the firing is taking place. That is where the incursion is taking place. Moreh has become a ground zero. Last time there was a fight in Moreh was between Nagas and Kukis. This time it is taking place between Meiteis and Kukis. And secondly, the problem is now the Kukis don't trust Meitei leadership at all. So, it has become I don't want to use a South African terminology, but what's happening in Manipur has close parallels with what has happened in Africa. I need to say that story requires far more attention than these narrative-based political stories which we see every day in morning. Because in Manipur, it's not about a viral video. It is about a society which has guns and
drones now.
Back. 2 lakh bullets and 4,000 automatic weapons are
out in circulation
in the hands of the civil society. दिल्ली में 4,000 AK-47 और 2 लाख बुलेट्स गायब हो जाए तो क्या होगा, बताइए. मैं नोएडा से दिल्ली नहीं पहुंच पाऊंगा, और दिल्ली से आप मयूर विहार से नोएडा नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे. So that is something very, very important. And and I'm surprised that these issues are not getting that sort of a publicity. I'm happy that this issue of drone came up, drone in Pakistan, but the drones are also being used. Now there's an all-party meeting which is going to take, all-party delegation which is going to go there. But my heart goes out for the society which has to depend on its own vigilante militia rather than police. So Manipur situation is very bad. It's very bad.
Kartikeya, how do you see this CBI
आपके शो
probe?
में चाय पीने की अनुमति तो है?
अरे बिल्कुल है. I mean, morning newspaper and tea makes a very good combination. How do you see this, Kartikeya? CBI to probe sexual assault video. Center will seek trial outside Manipur. Amit Shah. क्या ये last resort
I
जवाब था या क्या है ये?
I personally believe that CBI is not the answer. First of all, CBI was built to look into corruption cases.
Right.
Okay.
Not law and order.
Not law and order. Secondly, in national narrative, CBI has been replaced by Enforcement Directorate. पहले CBI का डर होता था, अब ED का डर है.
फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री का डर हो गया अब MHA की जगह. जी.
And what will CBI do? You need a commission to record testimonies of women who have been abused. This is not a subject of patriarchal one-off incident. It is a subject of a war which is taking place in Manipur, in which women's body is being militarized and sexualized. When I say militarized, it means Bara pebbies come out, they don't let the army trucks go here and there. They represents the cultural pride of Manipuri mighty sentiment. When I use the word, they get weaponized, you deploy them on ground, and they get subject to torture, they get raped. They are paraded naked. Because in patriarchal society, if you brutalize a woman, it is akin to saying that you are playing with the honor of the entire community.
Right.
And these are the visuals from Moreh, if I'm not wrong. Tell me.
Absolutely, they are visuals from Moreh. Yes,
I've been to
came
Moreh.
overnight. Yeah.
You didn't need a visa to go to Myanmar from there. 20 kilometers here, 20 kilometers there. And you'll be very surprised that in Moreh, you have Tamilian population. Tamilians live there. Because this whole region of Southeast Asia, people just don't understand. जैसे कि West Asia is a legacy of colonial powers, Southeast Asia, Northeast is a subject of colonial decisions. The presence of Presbyterian churches, Irish churches, is because colonizer wanted them. They couldn't operate in Arunachal Pradesh, but they operated in entire Meghalaya, Nagaland, Mizoram. Secondly, why were the Kuki, other people, their movement inside India? Why? Because British wanted them to do a job. Why is there a state called Rakhine in Myanmar, which we call Rohingya? Because they were taken by Britishers to clear the forest there. Why are Indians in Fiji and Mauritius? Because we were the laborers.
Absolutely, yeah.
We were the laborers.
For sugarcane.
Laborers. So were Kuki treated as laborers. So were Rohingya treated as laborers. उठा के फेंक दिए पूरी जगह में और वो छोड़ के चले गए. और आज की जो एथनिक लड़ाई हो रही है वो इन्हीं कारणों से हो रही है. तुम कौन? Who are you? Where have you come from? अरे Britishers dropped them there in Myanmar. Britishers dropped us in Fiji. Did we take a boat and go to Fiji? No. Did we take a boat and go to Mauritius? No. Britishers used us like laborers. You go to Israel, Haifa. There's a memorial. Indians died fighting the British wars in First World War. So what is happening in Northeast is a colonial legacy.
Right. Now, obviously, Kartikeya, if you look at the connect, now this is something which obviously not just surprising, but also, the way it is transpiring as of now, doesn't need, that the whole issue that government is as of now raising. But the visuals, obviously, Moreh, the village that you are mentioning, obviously very close to Myanmar and quite critical as far as the security situation is concerned. And as Kartikeya mentions, these visuals are from Moreh, a place very close to Myanmar, which witnessed strong violence and fighting was there. We will see armed forces also present there. And this also comes just a day before Kartikeya, when the opposition parties are heading to Manipur. What message do you think it would convey to the people of Manipur and to the rest of the country, especially when the BJP government is facing flack?
I'm very, very worried because people don't understand the importance. I can't believe this I'm watching Moreh. Unbelievable.
Look at it. Ghost towns.
Unbelievable. I have been to Moreh when the last time the elections took place in Manipur.
Uh-huh.
I drove all the way to Moreh. I went to Burma, I went to Myanmar. I'm sort of a travel freak. I wanted
Uh-huh.
to cross the border. I ended up with a bill of 75,000 rupees because my Facebook data was off. Because I
Oh,
traveled 20
oh.
kilometers inside
International roaming.
Myanmar.
Okay.
So we had food there, we had beer there, and we had come back. And I was surprised, flourishing trade, Tamilians there, the Kukis there, Ching there, army deployment, virgin forest, verdant forest, green forest. People coming here and there.
Right.
And there is a place across the border called Tamu. The town across Moreh is Tamu. So it's
Okay.
Tamu and Moreh. So you go to Tamu and you come back to Moreh. So all you had to do was to cross the bridge. They would see your identity card. Then you would go there, have food, have beer, come back. You come back to Moreh, chill out, buy some cheap stuff. Tamilians would be selling it, Tamil market. And they would be
Okay.
selling all the Myanmari stuff there, all the Bangladeshi stuff there. You didn't need Delhi. You had stuff from Bangladesh, you had stuff from Myanmar, you had cheap stuff from there. And then you realize that the reason why Northeast is disconnected is because we want to connect it with Delhi. Northeast should be connected with East Asia. It should be
Right,
connected
right.
to the Chittagong port. The Kaladan project has been, this is like another Chabahar in making. Taliban destroyed India's Chabahar dream. What did Taliban do? Taliban broke the Delaranj road. The first thing they did was, before the August of 2021, Delaranj was the road which was connecting Kandahar to the Iranian border, which went to Chabahar. So India had connected Chabahar with
Huh.
Kandahar and to the Kabul and to the Central Asia. This is a
So,
big blow. We are saying that we will not be able to connect. There's a Chinese problem. I'm not getting into Kinaga and Mechi thing anymore. This is against India's interest. This is really against India's interest to destabilize Moreh. There's no Loki's policy because that was the route. It is like Wagah border. अगर मैं समझाने की कोशिश करूं,
जी जी अमृतसर एंड लाहौर बिल्कुल
it's like Amritsar and Lahore.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
It's like
आपने
Murabao border.
the way you
It's like
painted the
Murabao
picture
border.
exactly.
It's like Orpunch Road, Uri Road, Mughal Road, जिसे कहते थे. You destroy this, you have no trade. You destroy this, you have no relationship with Myanmar. You destroy this, you are saying that, the Kaladan project will not fructify because, this place has become a subject of civil war. And imagine, when you go there, when you go to Moreh, there's the army checkpoint before that. Huge.
Okay.
Imagine the sort of violence which must have taken place there.
I mean, this is surprising, Karthikeya. The way you are mentioning it looks
I'm
like it's a
shocked
thriving
out of my
town.
wits.
It looks like a thriving
I'm
town.
really shocked.
But look at the visuals now.
Unbelievable. I'm not talking to the pictures. I have been there. I spent a day there. I spent a day in Moreh.
Right, right. Obviously surprising, fresh
This is
arson, fighting.
horrible.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, for a border town, obviously, which would be otherwise bustling and thriving with activity.
No, that is what I want to say. Pankaj, it is not a border town. Moreh is a transit point. Moreh is commercially, financially, geostrategically very important to India.
True.
Moreh was conceived as part of the project. I have been to Mizoram. There have been multiple points. आप मिजोरम से भी रोड बना सकते थे, but you chose Moreh. You chose Manipur. There are areas like Vijayanagar which juts into Myanmar. I've been there, but we chose Moreh to be there.
Absolutely.
It's very disturbing to see these pictures. It tells us something is not right. The writ of the state is not running there.
The writ of the state.
The writ of the state is not running there. And if the writ of the state doesn't run, I'm sorry to say, I'm really sorry to say the shit has hit the ceiling. Actually.
No, indeed. I mean,
this is this is unacceptable.
true.
That whole town has been rampaged. This sort of thing has never been even witnessed in Srinagar.
Well, I would agree. I mean, Look
ऐसे तो
at this.
कश्मीर थिएटर में भी नहीं हुआ। इंदिरा
बिल्कुल।
गांधी 67 में प्रधानमंत्री बनी।
हम्म।
3 weeks into her prime ministership, Aizawl was captured by the militants. She bombed Aizawl.
I remember you sharing this. Please go ahead. I mean, that was the
Within
first time
7 days,
when Indian
Aizawl
Air
was
Force.
in the Indian control. She bombed Aizawl. I don't know what are we waiting for. Commitment of the state of the India is with the people. And if we can't, if the state cannot provide them a sense of ordinariness, I think then we are in a big problem. Big
Right.
problem. We are in for a big problem in Manipur because this is no way. I mean to say the firing went on. When we were speaking, I was doing a show with Brijesh yesterday, my guests were telling me that the firing is on.
Firing is on 100%. I mean, we have the videos.
I mean to say firing is on. Today we are talking about one odd incident. There must be
Hundreds.
many more. I don't even want to. I don't even
Put a
want
number
to
to
say
it.
put a number to it. There should be a commission to record the testimonies of women.
True.
Like Truth and Reconciliation Commission of South Africa.
TRC. You're right, Kartikeya. The step and the road ahead from here.
The worst part is people are treating Manipur as like one-off case, one-off sexual assault case. It's a case where woman was a victim, a
Yes.
symbol of a community, and then she was not being paraded naked. That
It was the
community
whole
was being subject to that humiliation. Message ये था.
बिल्कुल उनको एक तरीके से दे सेट एन एग्जाम्पल आउट ऑफ देम एंड ऑब्वियसली थर्राने वाला ही एग्जाम्पल रहा ये बट यू आर राइट कि कम्युनिटी की लड़ाई में
I'm shocked. I am really shocked to see these visuals. I remember, Ram Madhavji had called me. He said, "Come to the elections. We're going to make the government." I said, "Are you sure, sir?" BJP, made the government. Manipur, Congress lost Manipur. And then, he said, "Kahan gayo?" I said, "I went here, sir. I went there, sir." He said, "You should go to these places. These are far off places. You must go there." And I went. I traveled on my own. I met, Iron Sharmila, and बहुत लोगों से मिला मैं जाके.
जी.
And there were tensions there. I could see that a lot of people wouldn't go to Iron Sharmila's place. Maitis, they didn't like her because the partner was from a different community. They said कि वो घर है आप वहाँ चले जाओ.
अच्छा.
They didn't come. My driver didn't come. He was a Maiti. He said कि नहीं जाऊँगा मैं. Palpable tension, जैसे कास्ट का टेंशन हो जाता है.
जी. देखिए कार्तिकेय, मैं भी बिहार से आता हूँ, वहाँ भी कास्ट की काफ़ी ज़्यादा डेफिनेट लाइंस हैं, लेकिन द वे यू आर मेंशनिंग इट लुक्स लाइक द लाइंस आर क्लियरली.
You don't have a person like इंदिरा गांधी बेलची कांड में हाथी में बैठ के चली गई.
बताइए. So you don't basically need any means, you just have to go and you have to go. That's it. वो will होना चाहिए.
And secondly, there is no point blaming only Rahul Gandhi कि वो एक बार गए. कम से कम एक बार तो गए.
जी. No. I mean,
कम से कम राहुल गांधी गया तो.
See, I mean,
senior आदमी, I am so surprised that there is a stoic silence. It's like deafening silence.
It's a deafening silence. Kartikeya, it reminds me of the time of second COVID wave.
I don't buy this argument. 1993 में ऐसा हुआ था, जब हुआ था तब हुआ तो उससे क्या फर्क होता है यार? What difference does it make? The issue is what have we done today
to handle the
have
situation?
We done right today.
Well, what we have done today.
It's a geostrategic issue right now, and it's so disturbing to see Moreh being turned into a war zone
and a ghost town.
We had this. I know I'm going on and on about Manipur.
No, please.
Policy was started by Narasimha Rao. It became Act East policy under Prime Minister Modi. ना look east बचा ना act east बचा.
East की भी हालत ठीक नहीं है.
After 2 months, the nation's attention would be diverted to where? Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan.
Elections.
You have Mizoram. Mizoram Thama जीत जाएंगे because he's turned out to be the hero of the Kuki Chin sentiment. He's taken a strong position. And then country will cascade into, then there will be the election in Telangana. And then you'll have general elections.
General elections 2024, obviously.
खत्म बात.
So public memory is too short. कहीं इसी का फायदा तो नहीं उठा रही है बीजेपी? कहीं उनको लगता है कि ठीक है हम देख लेंगे जो भी होता है, अभी हमें जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, सरकार वहां अभी 1 साल पहले ही बनी थी हमारी.
No, I don't think it's about public memory. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people act tough in politics. Indira Gandhi wanted to act tough. She said ki, you know, in an interview,
Hmm.
she said ki, she said कि मैंने इमरजेंसी लगाई, मैंने तो हटा दी, मैं चुनाव भी हार गई, सजा भी
Hmm.
मिल गई. She said, what about those who were trying to incite Indian army against an elected government?
Wow.
देखिए, सच को हर पहलू से देखना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल.
जयप्रकाश नारायण ने संपूर्ण क्रांति की बात की थी.
हम्म. जी.
And she said so. Indira Gandhi said so in an interview.
हम्म.
That is the strain of politics started by Ram Manohar Lohia. अगर संसद में बात नहीं बनी चुनावों में तो सड़क गर्म कर दीजिए.
जी जी जी
But
जी.
your pressure tactic turning into a blackmail tactic is a different thing. But यहाँ तो कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है. ऑपोजिशन तो किसी तरह की प्रेशर टैक्टिक कर ही नहीं पा रही है. सिर्फ एक नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन पे पहुंचे हैं इतने दिनों
हम्म.
बाद. And what is happening in Manipur is that there's complete disengagement of the political class,
हम्म.
of those
That's
who
true.
have been elected. I haven't seen those MLAs.
नहीं कार्तिकेय, सो दिस ऑल्सो रिफ्लेक्ट्स द इनेट टेंडेंसी. आई मीन मुझे लगता है कि ये एक बहुत ही कॉमन थॉट रहता है कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट हमेशा से इतनी पॉलिसीज बनाई गई, एक्ट ईस्ट, लुक ईस्ट, लेकिन अभी भी जो जहन में पीपल डोंट नॉर्मली रिस्पॉन्ड और रिएक्ट टू इवेंट्स इन नॉर्थ ईस्ट एज दे वुड रिस्पॉन्ड इफ इट हैपन्स इन दिल्ली और नोएडा फॉर दैट मैटर और इन द सेंट्रल पार्ट ऑफ द कंट्री.
I don't know, you know, I personally feel that you know, it's so disappointing. I just look, I don't know what to say about this Manipur issue,
जी.
what's happening right now. But, you know, it's the most distracting part. You know, anyway, you know, we don't get up and read newspapers with good report, but I just, there are other stories which I really don't know what to make of it.